All right, y'all. It seems like I'm having some technical difficulties as usual. Let's see if this thing is copacetic. I think so. All right, man. Welcome back to With Styles. Man, that is the issue with going live, y'all. But I think that's the best way to go for me to be raw and uncut, authentic, so to speak, off the cuff. We're back with these DB breakdowns. I'm having fun. I hope y'all are enjoying it too. As I as I do these, I'm probably gonna do these for a little bit because, like I say, I'm having fun and I do it. Hopefully, you guys and girls enjoy it, but I do it really for your boy. So, again, if you watch the Jalen Johnson one, I came to an epiphany, a revelation that these rival camp videos, there's a part 1 and part 2, and one of them is slanted towards the wide receivers and one of them slanted towards the DBs. This one, y'all, will be slanted towards the wide receivers. Now, with that said, it's slanted towards the wide receivers because DBs didn't produce their best application of what DB should do. That's what I call it. Well, that's a lot of big words for saying nothing. So you can still get some out of this knowing that the receiver is going to pretty much catch all these balls. All right. Let's start with one, man. Don't mind the stance. Here's the deal with me with this. If you are playing press man a lot, this stance is going to get you tired. Just going to get you tired. Be more relaxed with the knees. Don't bend so much. Be a little straighter and arms hanging down or arms in a position up to jam real quick. All right. All right. Here's my problem. And if you guys have watched, some of you are regulars, you have watched, you know what I'm going to say. If you're going to jam with two hands, you better get every ounce of that chest. Because if not, you are locking your hips. Not only are you locking just one, you're locking both. If you jam with both hands, it's biomechanically, it's physics of the body that you cannot turn hips. Just go up and put your hands up and extend both hands, then try to open your hips. They're not going to open. So if you're going to do, and I don't mind, I played with a guy my freshman, Don Robinson, was good at this. But when he shot both hands, he hit his target. If you're not going to hit your target, he's going to blow by you. See that? He's just going to blow by him because he's unable to open his hips. Now, this route is a stupid route. I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm coaching DBs. If they run this kind of route, our D-line sucks. And our linebackers suck too. Because that means they're not getting to the quarterback in time. All right? That ball should be out of your hands quickly. So, again, when y'all seeing 1v1, a 7-on-7, those are offensive drills. The offense should win the vast majority of those reps, especially from the quarterback position. So this one was lost from the start. A lot of times, guys and girls, the majority of losses by corners and man, especially press, happens right here. The majority of them happens right here. If you don't do a good job, and that doesn't mean you gotta unleash on him, but if you don't do a good job technically from the start, it's gonna bite you in the ass later on. Because you're fighting from behind. Unless the quarterback throws a bad ball, you're fighting from behind. It's going to be hard. See, like right here? All right. There's two things with this. I don't mind him being aggressive because this guy's foot is pretty far back. And the first thing he's got to do is bring that foot up. All right. For him, let's see. Let's see what his first move is after the guy, well, he retreated, so it doesn't matter. If a receiver feet are this far back, he's got to bring it up under him a little bit more before he can go. So then you just stand with feet parallel to each other, and then you go jam them. Don't give away the hard press with your stance. That's just not the way to go. Everybody in the stands know what you're going to do right now because you just gave it away. Then he missed. So now he's going with both hands. When you go with both hands, you're going to lose unless you hit him. You got to hit him. Now there's so much separation between these two guys right now. That's the advantage to the receiver, period. Separation is a disadvantage to a corner. You want to be as tight as possible. And then we reach in, that's ball game. Man, that guy's huge, though. That's a big receiver. DB feet might be a little too close together. I'm not sure. Angle's bad. Now, if you're going to, if you're going to be this close to the receiver, all right, again, the regulars know. If there's any new ones, I'm going to keep saying this so the regulars just get used to this. If the receiver is here And I'm not going to use the two things that God gave me, these arms, these hands. You should line up about 1.5 yards away from the receiver and soft pedal. There's no reason for you to be this close to the receiver and not use these. It makes no sense, because if you don't, he only has to take one step to be even with your foot or possibly beyond your foot, and now you're dead. You're cooked. So if you're going to line up at the line of scrimmage and that receiver moves and your hands stay down here for that long, you might as well start here and pedal. Because now you're done. He swipes that hand. Now, I don't remember how this play ends. He swipes this because it's a weak punch. Let's see what his next step is. He's even with you 1 yard away from the line of scrimmage. You're in trouble. Now, you are fighting to regain your advantage. And this guy is too big, man. It's a big boy. You're done. You're done. You're out of balance. He swiped that hand. Now you're going to lean forward, and now you're done. It's a big boy. That route was won at the line of scrimmage. If you're going to play press man, here's my thought on this, and I could be wrong, is that this. If you play press man, your margin of error is really, really low. It's really, really low because you just don't have a margin of error. When you're playing off man, you have a little bit more margin of error. A little bit more because you got time and space if you have good technique. And when you lose at the line of scrimmage as quickly as these two guys did, you really have no shot, especially against a physical. All right. This seems like from a high school level that this is the way to go. Let me create a fence here so he can't go inside. All right. I want you to think about this. I know this is one-on-one, so it's not realistic, but this is one-on-one. So you got to kind of play like one-on-one. Same way when you play 7-on-7 in the summer, you can't play real defenses unless you're just trying to get better because there's no defensive lineman and it's easier to throw routes on 7-on-7 because you have a certain amount of downs to get 15 yards, whatever. It's easy pickings. There's no underneath coverage really because there's no lineman. The defensive lineman, like, let's just say, now we're just talking ball. Let's just say this is a line of scrimmage and this is 10 yards and this is 5. The defensive lineman, let's say we go 4 down linemen, their pass rush and their hands up, it pretty much eliminates the first 3 yards across the middle. Jorge, what's going on, brother? Oh, we win the East. Is Georgia still in the East? If Georgia's still in the East, Jorge, hell no. So that's my answer. The defensive lineman, it takes away pretty much 3 to 5 yards. All right. So when you run 7-on-7, a team can throw crossing routes right where the defensive linemen are and get a pass, and then if he got some speed, he's gonna run for 5 yards because the linebackers have to drop. So if they throw 3, 4, 5 yard routes, crossing routes across the middle, they're going to get 8 to 10 yards just because there's no defensive lineman. So just because of this, you are giving this guy It's a 17 or 18 yards. I can't remember. I think it's 17 yards from hash to the sideline. Sometimes my brain doesn't work right. Look, these are the ones that I know. Top of the numbers is 9, bottom of the numbers is 7. I think it's like 18, but I really think it's 17. So he's got 17 yards to run away from your ass just because you open the gate. You open the gate. So if you think of a gate, no, I'm not going to draw it. That gate is halfway open, right? That gate's halfway open because of the way you hinged. All right. So now, here's the other thing about this from a receiver. If he's trying to protect this leverage so much, if you hit him with a hard step here, hard A step, and then go out, he's going to do everything to protect that leverage and gives you even more room. Let's see what happens. Boom. See how you hit him with? Not only does 326 hinge, all right, watch what he does that counters him already be open. He's going to shoot with that hand and lock this hip where he can't even open up even more. He's already open. If he's just punched with this hand like he does now, he wouldn't be that bad of shape. But then he does that. See how that hip is locked? He can't open it. Now because he's so far inside, now he's done. Look, that one move right there created 2 yards of separation. Anyhow, that's 2 yards of separation. That's a yard and a half of separation in a hole because he gave him the outside release. All right. Now, this is so much better in a way. Y'all, I could be wrong. There could be a new style. There could be a new way. There could be a new wave. There could be something that I don't know about. And I'm rightfully so. All of my commentary is through my lens. Because I was just about to say, this is great. If he's about a yard and a half off. If you're a yard and a half off, soft pedal a little bit. Now, you can soft pedal harder or softer, depending on how confident you are in your abilities that's greater than his. All right? But don't sit there, though. Okay, all right. I take that back. See? That's me coming too fast. All right, pause. Jeez. All right, so he soft pedals. But if you remember, I'm so glad I showed that Jalen Johnson. If you did not watch the Jalen Johnson video, y'all, I really highly suggest you watch it. If you don't like my voice, just mute it. But if you want to see patience from a corner, high level patience, watch that video. It's everything. So if Mekhi Jones does a good job here, he would keep his inside leverage or stay on top of him. Look, he is weaving outside when the receiver, watch this, goes inside. Look, he's still, this foot, look at the separation. He is weaving this way and the receiver is in. Watch. He takes 2 almost. Why? Why are you weaving outside? Right? If you go back and watch that Jalen Johnson film, if I'm inside leverage or I'm head up, I am going to pedal straight back until he finished all of this orchestrated crap before he initiated his route. There's nothing there. He's still on his side of the line of scrimmage. There's nothing there that should get you off your square. If he goes outside, that's what you want. You are trying to protect your inside leverage. So there's no reason to do this off of a Jab step there. No reason. Too soon. Stay in your back pedal straight. Maintain your inside leverage. And when he declares upfield with either an inside, outside release or becomes vertical at you, that's when you backpedal. So now you just lost your inside leverage. And now you're looking back at the quarterback for what? All right. I'm sorry, yo. How many passes especially in high school, are thrown right there? Not many. How many passes in one-on-one is thrown? That means that ball has to be thrown. Let's see how many yards. That's 5. That ball has to be thrown right here. Maybe about right there for him to catch it right there. All right? So there's no reason for you to look right now. Right? In your holding. Try to get on top of his shoulder if you're going to be outside of him. And then look through him to the quarterback. When you look back, y'all, say this again. DBs are in a disadvantage because we are running backwards. All right? Big time disadvantage. The advantage we gain on defense as a corner is the receiver has to look back at the ball the majority of his route. About what, 65% of it, 70% of it? And if he's looking back, he's slowing down. It's just physics. So the way we catch up is by running like we run a 100-meter dash, eyes down the lane until we get even with them. A feel, and this is something you can't coach. It's a feeling that the ball is being thrown. I can't explain it to you. I can't tell you when. I can't give you a indicator. It's just a feeling. But there's no feeling right now that the quarterback is throwing the ball right here. There's no way. So there's no need. So now he's in front of you and we're both looking back. Unless you are tremendously faster than him, he's got you. And the reason why is because he's been running forward the whole time. And now you are trying to transition from a side shuffle to now running forward. He has more momentum than you do right now. So he's going to run by you unless you hold him. Again, dude, first of all, Zeke, get set. Don't open the gate. So now there's separation. So now you can't get hands on him for the entire duration of the route. He's a big boy, first of all. So here, word of advice. This is just my opinion. My opinion. I could be wrong. And this is probably I'm wrong because I played corner at about 190. So at the time, that was not anything crazy for corners to be that big. Nowadays, that might be a little excessive 190. But big receivers don't like to get touched. Small receivers don't mind getting because they know they're fast. They can get by. Big receivers, in my opinion, don't like to get touched. All right? So jam his ass. But you miss. All right? So now there's separation. Now we're fighting. We're trying to fight for our leverage again. And I'm going to say this. Zeke does a good job of being patient and not looking back. That's an offensive PI. You can't extend your arms like that. So, Zeke, I'm going to give you that one, brother. That's good work. That's good work. I don't agree with your start, but you finished. You had good eyes, and then the guy pushed off of you. All right. Chad Fairchild. All right. So now Chad might be a little too deep. He's 2 yards. But maybe this guy's just a better athlete. So let's see what Fairchild does. Soft pedal. I like where we are. We maintain inside. You get it. Okay. Not bad. Okay, man. Okay, stop grabbing. Dude, I want y'all to think about this. If I had a stopwatch. If I had a stopwatch. I had a stopwatch. One second. 2 seconds. That ball better be thrown now. All right, at about 3, it got to be released. All right? I want y'all to understand this. That ball's got to be released. If the quarterback has, let's see how long he has. Ball's in the air now. Quarterback has almost 4.5 seconds to throw the ball. Dude, we're in trouble. So, like I said earlier, these routes are not realistic against blitzes pressures. Okay, Shamar. It must be cold. I think this is Atlanta. Must be cold. Oh, why I wish I could pull that. No, I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna pull a Jalen Johnson up side by side, but there's no need. Watch the Shamar impatient. Now he got his weight. He's got his weight over his skis. If that's his skis, see how his weight is over, you're gonna topple. All right, you want to keep your weight right here. You want to keep your weight here. He's all over. He's ski jumping. And you know what happens when you ski jump? You fall. You got to land. So now, fundamental, if he beats you inside, you got to switch hands immediately because you're going to lock that hip. Hip lock for a corner is detrimental. Hip lock is not a good thing. You can't get those hips locked. So now, he's by you. Oh, that's ugly. I don't know what's going to happen, but that's ball game. Now, that's pretty good at recovery. And know why it's good recovery? Because one thing Shamar doesn't do is look back at the quarterback. Look, y'all. This guy is a great athlete. He's at this camp for a reason. We're both at this camp for a reason. So he's going to win some. But here's the advantage of why Shamar caught up. Because he did not look back. He chased that hip. He chased that hip. He chased it. If that ball is not a good pass, Shamar has a chance to knock that down because he had good eyes. He didn't peer back at the quarterback. This guy has looked back, so he's going to slow down a little bit. Shamar kept closing the gap and had a shot. Now, Shamar just lost. Look, what did I say earlier? When you lose at the line of scrimmage, you're in trouble. And Shamar lost at the line of scrimmage. Okay, Andrew, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. So this is another thing. It's not 1.5 yards from the line of scrimmage. It's 1.5 yards from the receiver. The receiver is almost a yard. He might be exactly 1 yard off the line of scrimmage. And Andrew is 0.5 yard from the line of scrimmage. So that's 1.5 yards. The only thing I would like to see from Andrew is square up those feet. He's actually open. He's actually shoulders tilted that way. Man, I know it's not 3D. His shoulders are tilted to the inside more than just being square. These feet should be on the same line. They are slanted a little bit. So he's actually giving up the inside if you really think about it. But I like the soft pedal. Soft pedal. I like it. I like it. I like it so far. Good. Now, only this, y'all. This foot can't be that. This foot here can't extend that wide. Because then you drop the, see how shoulders raised, almost dropped in the bucket. Keep your feet lower to the ground. Put that foot in the ground. Not bad. I like where we're at. We in, okay, he's just a little faster. Get your hands off the shoulder. Dude, that is all kinds of down. Oh my God, that's a long route. Let's see how long it is, y'all. So we have 4+ seconds right here. And that's the top of the route, right? Top of the route is at 4 seconds. That ball's not thrown. That's a long time, y'all. If I have to guard a DB for over 4, I mean a wide receiver for over 4 seconds, that's a long time, y'all. 5 seconds? Let's see when the ball is caught. That ball is, I don't think he caught it. If he did, that's a great catch. It is caught. He caught that ball at 6+ seconds. Dude, that's eternity for a DB. Now, I'm going to say this, though. It doesn't matter the corner. What if the quarterback scramble? What if the defensive lineman miss a sack? All right. Okay, we got our hands on him. Okay. Look at the hip. Look, our eyes seem to be at the shoulders and above. He can give you all kinds of fakes up there. Hips don't lie. Focus on that hip. But I like where we at. We in good shape right now, brother. We in good shape. Oh, yeah. That's a good ball, y'all. Look, bravo. For me, this is probably, no, it's no problem. This is the best work from a DB. I don't like how scrunchy is, though, here. That's going to be uncomfortable for a long time. Let's see how long it is. Okay, that's his first move right there. First move. See how long a route is. That ball need to be thrown somewhere before that. 6 seconds, dude. That's a long time. All right. Even with that said, right? Even with all that said, Alex did a great job. That's a good ball. I honestly don't know what else he could have done. All honesty, I mean, he could have got better hands there. He's on top. He could have closed this gap a little bit more. Because if he's closer to him, he could have disrupted that right there. He could have got a hand on him, disrupted that. So here's the thing. The receiver knows when he's going to stop and go. So he's going to get, because right now, Alex is winning. When he stops and goes, he hesitates right there. Alex has to react off of the go. So now he gets a little bit of in front. And other than that, dude, that is good work and just a great ball. That's a great ball, man. That's the best work from a corner thus far. Same here with Laganza. If you're going to hinge, why didn't you shoot your hand? If you're going to not soft pedal, shoot that hand. Make contact, because you gotta stymie his free release. And now, even though you're above him, there's cushion here. You want to close that gap. All right, this is me, y'all. I don't know what the route is. I can't remember. If a receiver looks back right here, he's running. He's going to stop somewhere and turn back. See what happened. Ooh. So he did, and he get, all right, Laganza, I'm with you. This is some bullshit. He's going to run a stutter and go 15 yards down the field, 10 yards down the field. All right. I'm going to start putting the clock on these guys because this is ridiculous. Let's see how long this is. All right, that's not that bad, but that ball was thrown late. Lagonza, why are you looking back at the ball when you are 8 yards behind? That ball, I don't care. Quarterback ain't gonna throw it that poorly. Close this gap first. Close this gap first before you can look back. But all the way, I'm gonna say this. I would have done the same thing. Because I just told you, when a receiver does this, unless I see it on film and I know he's not, when he does this and he continues with a hezzy, and now when he drops his hip, whoop, I'm going for it. Because I don't think he's going to run that. Got me. That's what defensive linemen are for. That's not a blitz route. Okay, Toby. Okay, Toby's playing a little scoop. All right, Toby, here's the deal with this. I like everything about this, but you got to stay inside if you're going to play like this. You got to play inside. Prevent this. Other than that, I'm cool with it. Okay, good route. Good route. That's a win, y'all. Okay, Zay. Zay looks like a big-ass corner. Okay. Soft pedal. Oh, he missed. Oh, he missed with that hand. He whiffed. And he shot this one. So now his hips are locked. Good recovery, though, big boy. You let him push off. That's not a bad rep, man. I'm not mad at it. It's not great. Okay, Jamar, pick our technique. Are we soft pedaling or are we... That separation right there, man, I hate. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but that separation right there where I can't get my hands on the receiver, I don't like that. That's just me, though. I could be wrong. Like I said, I played at 190. I like to be able to touch you. Drop your hips. His hips drop. You got to drop them right. That's a little late. Not bad, though. Don't look at the quarterback. That's not bad, y'all. I'm not mad at that one. That might be the second best. Little off man from Fahim. See, now this is me. If I'm going to play off man, I don't want to keep that 7-yard cushion the whole time. I would like for him to close it down very slowly so then I'm close to him on any route. Now we're still at about 6, man. That's a pretty good backpedal. We still at 6 yards. I think right now I'd rather be at about 4. Not bad, though. I like it. Why did we... That one right there is the killer. Because he is in unbelievable shape right here. This might be number 2. He's inside. He wove. He's inside. When he does that, this is why DBs got to keep their feet closer to the ground, right? Because if this foot is close to the ground, he could have put it down. See how it's up? See how that right foot's up? See how that foot from there to there is up? That's precious tenths of a second. If his feet are closer to the ground, because he's in immaculate shape. If that foot is not so high, because he feels it, that's not there. is right there. If that foot was hitting the ground right now, then that means that foot can go forward. Let's see what happens. Now he just lost. He took 2 steps and got nowhere. Dude, that is good. Oh, don't look back so soon now. Okay. That's not bad. That's a good ball. Shit, that's a good ball. It's not bad. Fahim? Okay. Anquan seemed like he's 1.5 yards away. I hope he soft pedals. Soft pedal, good. Hips, shoulders got high. He got that separation. Cut him off. Cut him off. All right. Here's the deal. If he would close that gap quicker, he's in good shape. When he broke, see how the receiver looks back, man? That to me is number one, that he's coming back. Anquan's a little slow. Just a beat off. That's a good ball, though. That's a good, hey, that wide receiver cut it here and came back down forward. That's hard, man. That's a good ball. All right, y'all. That's it, man. Yet again, another week. You know what? I might do tomorrow. I might do the DB portion of this camp to show that we can do work too. Instead of damn giving all to the damn wide receivers on these edits. So, all right, y'all. That's the day. Thank you for tuning in. I have been, y'all. I figured it out. I'm on Instagram. Do your boy a favor. If you're on Instagram, just go over to LA Bluegrass. And give your boy a follow. Give your boy a follow. LA Bluegrass. All right. That's all for today, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in. And I will see y'all. I don't want to promise anything. I'll see y'all next time.
116, let's play the game. Quarterback drops it.